Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Cara ASMR. This is obviously not an ASMR video, and that is because this is another episode of the Cara Diaries. So, I have a lot of exciting things to talk about. First of all, excuse me, I'm a mess. I'm sweaty, I'm hot, not used to this setup. This is literally in our storage room upstairs because my dad is sleeping downstairs for work tonight and needed daylight, so coming at ya. Anyways, what I'm going to be doing is basically just talking about my day. Today was my first endocrinologist appointment. And I feel that a lot of times trans YouTubers, and just YouTubers in general that will talk about their medical journeys, really don't focus on the first appointment of HRT. They're always like, oh, 1 month on estrogen, 2-year estrogen update, things like that, but they never focus on what the appointment is like. And I understand that's because a lot of endocrinologists are different, but I just wanted to walk you guys through what my experience was. But just quickly, can we talk about how, like the post office? What? I hate post offices. That's another story. DM me if you want the details. Okay, so I woke up this morning about 5-ish a.m. My appointment was at 9:20 a.m., but it was all the way in Lexington, which is about 2.5 hours from where I live currently. So I had to get up pretty early, and I beat my face, and I had a really nice outfit on. I went and took a picture here, and I looked really nice, I feel like, and I was feeling my oats, so, as 𝐬𝐭𝐚𝐲 would say. So I went to the appointment. So this is basically what happened. I can't tell you my doctor in general, but if you guys live in Kentucky, you probably already know who it is. Anyways, I went to my doctor, and I went in, signed some papers, did some paperwork, because it was my first time being there, obviously. And then I was called back with the nurse. They checked my weight, like blood pressure, temperature, things like that. Just a little rundown, little physical thing. And then I was left in the room where she took my blood pressure and stuff. And then we waited probably a good 30-35 minutes. Not too bad, considering what I was there for. I know a lot of patients come because my doctor was basically the only one in Kentucky in distance. So the rest, I think the closest one to me besides this one is like Columbus. I'm not going to Columbus. But I read a lot of horror stories about this doctor. Like, they were rude, they were inconsiderate, they'd say mean things. One person even said that they kicked them out of the office because they didn't pass enough. And I was like, what? So I was terrified. And I went and I sat down. I'm just there nervous as heck, and then the doctor doesn't even come in. It's a different doctor. Because I researched this doctor to death. I knew where they graduated from. I knew how many years they've been in practice, what their specialties were. I've been watching interviews of them talking about their studies for diabetes, because endocrinology is mainly diabetes, but it is transgender medicine as well. So another doctor came in that wasn't the doctor that I was having, and they were really nice. They talked to me. They were like, you know, we just need to run down your medical history and things like that. What are you here for? I was like, I'm here for transgender hormones, hormone replacement therapy. I did transgender medicine first and hormone replacement therapy. And they were like, oh, okay, that's no problem. They were like, and then they asked me a bunch of series of questions of, like, you know, how did I know? When did I know? When did I start seeing signs of gender dysphoria? Have I been diagnosed? This endocrinologist didn't require a letter of recommendation from any of my therapists or doctors, which was really good. They kind of just took my word for it, but they did do an extensive, I guess, basically an interrogation. I did a really extensive interrogation about, you know, was I ready for this? Did I understand the consequences of irreversible changes? Things like that, and I was really I was like, I'm ready. Like, I've been studying this for months. I've been known for years. I'm ready. So I explained all this to them, and they were like, okay, yeah, I'll be right back with your doctor then. And they came in, and then they were talking, like, something like, I wasn't even in the room. And so they were both talking back and forth. And I guess the doctor I saw was an understudy to my doctor. I guess they were studying to be head up like them. So after I talked to them, you can hear my mom's car out there, it's a beast. After they talked to each other, you know, the younger doctor who was the understudy looked at me and they're like, oh, I think you're a very good candidate. And I was like, well, I am so happy. So I didn't want to like show too much excitement because I didn't want to like them to freak them out or anything. So they took some blood. I got blood work in this arm, if you can see the little prick right there. And they said they'd call me tomorrow. So I'm filming this today on the 6th, Tuesday. They said they'd call me tomorrow, the Wednesday, the 7th. And the blood work came back normal, which it always has in the past. I had the last blood work I had was like 7 months ago. It was fine. So I don't expect anything to change. My weight hasn't changed. Nothing really has changed. So they said if everything's good, and it probably will be, then they'll call my prescriptions electronically to my pharmacy. So I not officially, but I am a good candidate, I guess that's a good thing to say, for hormone replacement therapy. So that was my experience today. Wow, really exciting. So I was nervous. And then we left, went to Longhorn Steakhouse and ate, like we were the only ones there, so it was really nice. I came home, 2.5 hours back. Really, oh look, a school bus just went by. Yeah. I don't go to school. So this is not the end of this episode, if you guys were wondering, and this is why it's so long, because this is today's the 6th, and then tomorrow I'm also going to be filming when I get my prescription, and I'd spoken with someone, it was a project I've been doing, and I spoke with them and they were like, you know, this is cool, YouTube is like your diary. You can basically record your history. I'm like, yeah. So I'm going to be recording tomorrow if I get my prescription. I'm going to be doing my first dose on camera. So I'm really excited about that. The doctor, they told me, the main doctor was like, it's estrogen's usually once a day, estradiol, and then spironolactone is usually twice a day, morning and afternoon, but not to take it at night because it is water pill in retrospect. So yeah, this is it for this part of the episode, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay guys, it is day 2 of the Cara Diaries. I'm here with Annabelle, like, what up? And I just got a call from my doctor, well, one of the doctors, over where I had my initial consultation, and I have been approved. They're on the way to the pharmacy. And I gotta pick them up tomorrow because it's like late. I don't wanna go to the pharmacy, so like tomorrow I pick them up and then I start. Okay guys, so it is the last part of this episode of the Cara Diaries, but it is currently, it is the 8th of March. I'm not taking these till tomorrow because it's too late. I got them too late and I have to take them in the morning. But I have my spironolactone and estrogen, estradiol. I take 50 milligrams of spironolactone twice daily, 1 tablet, and then estradiol 2 milligrams once daily. So, and the pills, they're kind of different looking from what I've seen. The estrogen not. This is the estradiol. And then this is the spironolactone. So, come to think of it, this isn't going to be the last clip, so before this video ends, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye because, you know, the next clip will be my documentation of the first time taking my pills so that I can document it for the yearly update next year. So, and for monthly updates coming soon. So, thank you guys so much for watching and thank you so much for being a part of my journey. And until next time, remember you're beautiful, you're wonderful, and you are loved. Bye.